Welcome back, everyone. The Red Cross has helped out a lot this past year, and they are asking for your help to keep up the giving. Joining me now is Sarah Heising, Vice Chair of the Greater Salt Lake Chapter of the American Red Cross. And we know you do so much in the community. The Red Cross does a lot, and especially this year, there have been some disasters, some fires. Tell us about that.
Yeah, it has been a big year, an eventful year. So there are some things that were really exciting. We got back to the first in-person home fire campaign. So back in May, we were able to install hundreds of fire alarms in homes across the state. But there were also times of crisis. So if you think of the flooding in Moab, if you think of the big Sugar House fire, there was the need to deploy. We provided more than 60 deployments for Hurricane Ian back in Florida. So a lot of reasons for the Red Cross to step up this year and provide help during those crises.
And help internationally as well.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about some of the services that you provide with the armed forces as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have actually been a proud supporter of veterans and military families for more than 140 years. And one of the ways that we help most often is to help a veteran transition back into civilian life.
And so when we're talking about all of these things that you do in our community, locally, abroad, across the country, you are asking people to help your organization right now.
We are, and it's that time of year. I think so many of us are thinking about ways that we can volunteer and give back to our communities, and the Red Cross here locally provides so many ways for people to do that in a way that's most important to them. You know, a lot of people think, when they think about the Red Cross, sometimes they think about donating blood, and that is one of the easiest ways we like to ask. You know, there are patients here in hospitals locally, patients nationwide, that are in need of life-saving transfusions, and they're relying on the generosity of blood donors. And so that's one way. It's one of the ways I'm most passionate in the mission of Red Cross is to just take some time. That's all it takes. You don't even have to open your wallet and donate blood or donate platelets. The need, unfortunately, is constant. It's never met.
All year round.
Year round, and a single blood donation can save up to 3 lives. So it's just a huge way to make a tremendous impact.
The second way you say is time, volunteering.
Yeah, giving of your time. And so again, you don't have to open your wallet, but there are so many lines of service with the Red Cross that people may not even realize. You know, we talked about blood collection, disaster response, there's disaster and safety preparedness, and of course service to the armed forces. So whatever interests you, there is a way to step up and serve. And many volunteer positions we have an urgent need to fill. So people can visit our website, redcross.org/volunteer, specifically to see what those positions are.
And the third way to give is financially.
Of course, yeah, giving a financial gift. The donations are a way that really can make sure that a donation of any size provides hope in a time of crisis. And that can look a variety of different ways. So, for example, providing someone a safe place to go after a home fire, a devastating home fire. It can also provide the training someone needs to provide CPR in an emergency, maybe a life-saving transfusion like we talked about, or maybe it's connecting military families during an emergency. So there are so many causes that it can really help with. And, you know, if you have someone on your list like I do that says, don't get me anything, I literally have everything, what a great way to just make a donation in the name of a loved one this holiday season.
To a donation in kind, and how great that would be if they're not asking for anything, give back to the community.
Exactly, 100%. And there are some really concrete ways that you can feel like you've helped. I've got some examples if you want to hear some of those. So when we think about disaster response, a gift of $55 can actually help deliver hot meals for up to 5 people, and that's for a disaster across the United States. And then a larger gift of, say, $100 with disaster response can actually help a family of 2 have the emergency shelter they need for a full day. So if you think about blankets, cots, hygiene, supplies, everything that they might need to survive that first day.
So you can donate blood, time, and money. And thanks for breaking it down, because when you talk about donating, you want to donate to a reliable source. And the Red Cross has been in our community for so many decades. So thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us here.